Hey David, it's Nick. Thanks for joining me. I know that we've talked in the past. In a lot of our stores, especially our SET stores, they're so competitive and they're constantly trying to grow market share in a down economy. And being the number one brand, that's especially tough. But even our best stores, right? We've always got some opportunities, whether it's in a specific product or segment. And I think conquesting does make sense. We just maybe haven't done it effectively in the past because we're so focused on maybe trying one specific tactic like email marketing and expecting it to be successful. What are you guys doing at Brand Lync? Again, thanks for joining me first off. And if you don't mind, just give us a quick, brief insight into what Brand Lync is doing for some of the stores and maybe how you can help some more moving forward with your conquesting market share strategy.
Sure. Thank you again for having me as well. Brand Lync has been around for going on 3 to 4 years. We actually combined all the best aspects of digital marketing into one complete program where we actually use social with Instagram and Facebook, display with Google's premium display network. We are also doing video, 6-second bumper videos through YouTube and Google. We are also doing email. We definitely want to stick with email too. It is driving those daily, weekly, monthly specials out there. All for them to be going to the search bar because we know everybody usually starts their retail search online, and they usually go to Google, and that's why we usually focus on Google the most. But what sets us apart different is actually our data. We actually build audience profiles for each dealership individually. So we will take a dealership, and let's stick with Toyota, of course, and we will first compile all the current Toyota owners in the area. So you can pick your radius. It doesn't have to be a circle. You can give it special zips, certain zip codes, certain areas, and we're going to first start off pulling all current Toyota dealers in the area. But then to go after some conquest, not just, we want to conquest outside the OEM, not just pull other Toyota dealers to you or Toyota customers to you, we're going to now append in all the top competing brands. So we pull in Honda, we can pull in Nissan, we can even pull in like trucks from the domestics if we're going for the
Tundra. Yep.
The Tundra and such. So we can really customize one for each specific dealership. Then to make a conquest, we are then going to suppress out all your customers. We usually suppress out between 5 to 6 years of sales, 2 to 3 years of service, and even your last 90 to 100 days of your CRM, your active leads. But we'll suppress out anybody you give us. We want to suppress out, so we want to really drive home new conquest customers. And we actually, and if you look over here, we actually have some samples of a map. We actually put this together. It's called Market Insight Report. So in this area that we pulled for Lynch Toyota, this is a 40-mile radius. There's a bigger one. You can see, this is a pretty big radius, but it doesn't have to be a circle, like I said. And it shows the total available audience, about 150,000 people, things like that. But it all starts with the data. The data is the most important part because what we do with it next is what sets us apart from everyone else. So we go first to your website and grab, or from DealerRater and things like that, we pull your 4- and 5-star reviews. We're going to pull 5-star reviews, of course. And we actually make them into ads. So we built these 5-star review ads because we are pushing reputation. When it comes to social and display on video, we believe reputation is what needs to be pushed the most. Okay, so all they talk about is how great ABC Toyota is, and this is Hayward Allen right here. Hayward Allen rated 5-star by consumers. We own Auto Consumer Reports. It's a very non-invasive ads. Everything gets linked to your website.
And I want to call that out. I really love the idea that there is an ad that's placed on Facebook or Instagram that's out there that doesn't appear to be the dealer's ad, but an advocate for the dealer. I think that's pretty powerful, especially when you're going after maybe a Ford owner or Honda owner. Sometimes when we try and get in front of those customers with us, it looks a little self-serving. So I think the perception is it's not quite as self-serving. And if someone does want to vent, again, it looks like they're not venting on the dealer's ad. They're just venting on an ad, of someone that's, basically recommending that store, which is kind of slick.
Yes. Well, the great part now is remember the audience profile that we built for you. We upload that audience, the custom audience, into the Facebook custom audience profile. So we actually look for those people. We tell Facebook, hey, these are the people we want you to try to find, because we're not just doing spray and pray or general population. We are focusing on just that audience that we created for you. So we're actually uploading it into the custom audience profile.
Yep, that's great. I think, again, the way that we're moving from, marketing, it's always about first party data. And in some regards, this is kind of first party data. It's your first party data of saying these are the in-market shoppers. Instead of using other people's list, you're using your specific list and going to all these different ad platforms and saying, I want to talk to these people only because they're in-market buyers for small SUV segments, something like that. I think that's great.
Exactly. So we do that with Facebook and Instagram. We do the same thing with Google. We actually upload that custom audience profile into Google, and we say, we will follow these people around, and when they go to the top 1,000 sites, the premium sites, not just, we want to make sure we're putting the best foot forward, showing the best reputation, even on the websites that you're going to show up on. And we say, here, we want you to put these ads as well. Next thing we do is we actually upload it into YouTube as well, which is part of the Google network, and we actually build 6-second bumper videos. What's nice about the bumper videos is it flows straight into content. It's non-skippable. It's, once again, reputation, and it has sound to it and everything, and I can show examples later on, but it's straight and to the point, and it goes right to your contact information and gets them there. Nice thing about all of this is it's all linked to your website. If they happen to click on the ad, it's going to go to your website, not some landing page somewhere. If they click on a display, if they click on the video, it's all going to your website. Okay, so if they're interested, they will go there. From our opinion, it's not usually the best traffic in the world. We're trying to build your reputation up, front of mind kind of thing. We also build you an email. Main reason why we build email is so we make more and more connectivity with that audience profile. Because in Google's eyes, as you upload these things into their network, we got to start creating a relationship with them. And with email, of course, it'll be OEM compliance, your daily, weekly, monthly specials. What's different about our emails is each and every email we send out is personalized. So in the subject line, it's going to say, Nick, come check out the specials at Hayward Allen Toyota, things like that. Second, they're all deep linked. So if they click on the Camry, it's going to the Camry inventory. If they click on the Corolla, it's going to the Corolla, and so on and so forth. They click on financing, it's going straight to the section that they click on. We're not just dumping them on the homepage. We want those engaged shoppers going right away.
Perfect.
Okay. All of them to be driven to the search bar. Now, the best part about our search, and this is where it all comes together, is since we've been building this reputation over and over again, and when they start typing in for the best deals for Toyota, and since we've been creating connectivity over and over again with Google, Google actually sees it as a relationship. So we get preferred positioning. We're not going to win 100% of the time, especially if you're in the neighborhood of another Toyota dealer, which you happen to be marketing in. But if we capture them 20, 30% of the time, where they make that conscious decision to click on you versus your competitor, that's how we're going to gain that market share for you.
Yep.
Okay. Best part is it's completely trackable. Google Analytics is very important. We spend a lot of time with you going over tracking because we want you to see the quantity, but more importantly, the quality of the traffic. That is the most important. We don't even count usually one-page views, even bounces. We go and actually show you 2-page plus because people only go there for one page and then they leave, it's not as engaged of a shopper. We go all the way through goals. We want to make sure you have goals set up with VDPs, contact us forms, get e-prices, different things like that, all the way to assisted conversions and even past the conversion. Like over here where we're actually going to see who we're interacting with and things like that.
Yep.
We provide you with this KPI report that covers the basics, of all our, program traffic, where you actually see total program traffic. Real-time shoppers are the actual search people that we won at the search bar. And you can see average over 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Here's where we show just 2-page plus traffic. And then, if you give us access to your DMS, we're going to be able to, we're going to be able to show you who we feel we helped influence. We're never going to say we're the only reason they bought. We have to show you who we felt influenced them along their path. And that's the most important. So here actually you can see the names, go through it and see if it was one of your past customers, things like that. But it just gives you that so you can see that it's working.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I think conquesting companies today have gotten a really bad rap. In many ways, they deserve it because they're not very transparent. That's what I love about you guys. You can go into Google Analytics and see all the different tactics and how they're converting. Again, down to Facebook versus YouTube versus paid search versus display network, and see the different activities based off of all those things. And you guys have some really nice reports too. So we're getting short on time. I know that if you guys could spend probably an hour talking about this platform, and if someone is interested, they definitely should go through it. Are you the person that they should follow up with if they're interested in going through a demo, David?
Yes, I will go directly. They can come directly to me. That's actually my cell phone number because I do travel. That's my direct email address, of course, and I can put together market insight reports, different things like that. One thing we didn't cover is also our bot filter. We want to make sure everything's clean in traffic. We actually have a bot filter at the click level. It's not like a report card at the end of a month. It's happening at the actual click level, which is really great technology too.
Awesome.
You're not wasting your money.
Well, thanks for the time. This is great insights. Again, as we keep battling for market share, tools like yours really can help us get there. So thanks for doing what you do, and have a great day.
Thank you.